So in this video, I have a plein air kit and I'd want to put some paints in it. These ones. Gosh. It's okay. My son is in the corner laughing at me. He wants to be here today. Just open it up. It's quite difficult to hold it up. There you go. I've got a little cup. He's laughing at me. I want to fill all this up with gouache. My little cup, my little space there, and then and then I'll be able to put it on the tripod, you see, and go out, open it up, put my book or whatever on there, start painting, and maybe I'll take you out and watch me. So, I've already chosen the colours. I'm going to use the Holbein gouache. My son is still laughing at me, by the way. You can probably hear him. So, let's get to the table. And let's start putting the colours in. And then I'll show you what I got. Oh, by the way, I'm making a video of this. This is my abstract. And because it looks like a forest, it's going to have a red parrot in it. So watch that when it comes out. Now, let's get down to the table. So after that playful intro, because my son was with me in my art studio, my 15-year-old son, I'm going to show you this box. It doesn't have a name on it. I bought it from Amazon with my own money, and I'm not sponsored in any way, by the way. But I'm quite excited to use it. Here's the little cup. It's just to put the water in it. It's quite neat actually, and it needs to be a strong opening box because you don't want it flapping around. I've got this clip with it as well. And this white bit here, it looks like you could take it out, but I don't want to take it out. I think I'll just leave it like that. I think there's 27 wells there. I was going to put some watercolours and gouache in it, but I decided to put all gouache colours in there. Nice little mixing space there in the front. I wanted to see if you could actually put your own half pans in there. I mean, I didn't want to take the other wells out because they're stuck in, but you could, I think, or maybe put a half pan in there. It lays flat, very handy. These are all the colours I'm going to put in there. They're the Holbein gouache. And what I wanted to do was, you can see I've got these 3 sets of yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, blue, and also the yellow, blue out of here as well. To see if I could make up some different colours with those, but they're in order in my paint pot box, if you know what I mean. Okay. So now I'll set it up. This is my first colour. It's a primary yellow. I will change the angle of this because my hand is in the way. So this is blending medium that I like to put in. It stops it from cracking too much. There you go, it's a bit of a better angle. So this one is primary magenta. And I use this mixing thing with a needle thing on it. I'm not quite sure what it is. This one is primary cyan. But I always use this tool for mixing with anyway. This one is a permanent yellow. Everyone likes to see the paint oozing into the pans because I do. This one is a Linsen Crimson. And this one's Indigo. I know I'm putting quite a lot of colours in here, but why not? At least I don't have to keep mixing too much. This is just an orange yellow. It's acting like a warm yellow. This is Scarlet. So these three colours here, like the yellow, red and blue, are like warm colours. So I know that if I put them in this order, I'll be able to mix some warm colours. This is Ultramarine Blue. The idea of it was to have the yellow, red and blue in their lines, as you can tell. Okay, so for the next line, this is Amber. I think the Holbein Gouache do have a strange name. They come in different kits, but I can't remember what the kits were called. This one is called Safflower. And this is Cobalt Blue. I know I have a lot of yellows, reds and blues in here, but I'll find out if I have any favourites. This is called just Orange. And as I take it out and use it, I'll find out which ones I use more than others. This is Flame Red. I think the Flame Red is similar to the Scarlet, but this has just got a little bit more orange in it. This is Cerulean Blue. I always put at least 2 drops of the blending medium in there. It's Winsor & Newton blending medium. This is Raw Umber. And it looks like I'm filling it right up to the top, but when they dry, they do just sort of shrink a little bit. This is Smoked Bamboo. So these are the browns that I want to put on those top ones. 2 more browns to go in there as well. This is Bark Brown, not dark, Bark Brown. It's just convenient to have the colours there, so when I do take it out, I won't have to have too much mixing going on. This is Burnt Umber. And this is Burnt Sienna. Got to have some burnt sienna in there, some nice reddy brown. You'll have to let me know if someone else has a kit like this as well. Didn't cost too much on Amazon at all. This is Bamboo Green. I'm looking forward to taking it out. This is Primary Black. This was very like stiff to come out. I think it was almost sort of starting to dry up, so I have to make sure that I use it up before it does. It took a bit of mixing to get that to go in there. And Permanent White. I can always just put some more in there when they run out, especially the white. This is Elm Green. Now all these bottom ones are going to be different green shades. It's just convenience. I mean, I've got 27 wells, why not? Leek Green. I find that the Holbein gouache is the best one. This is pine tree green for when you want to have them in a pan dry. They just work better dry. Cadmium green deep, that's the last one there. And they do re-wet very well as well. So there's a look of how they are at the moment, and you can see now they're dried that I'm going to need to put some more in there. I'm just going to show you the first one mixing, but I'm not going to do all the mixing again just to put you through that. And this is called the Big Squeeze. I use these for all of my tubes just to get that last bit of paint out there, just to make sure you got your money's worth. So I'm going to put some more of this blender medium in here again because I'm putting some more paint on top of the dry paint. So at least one more drop each. And there are some colours that will crack a bit more than others. So just a quick look of me putting them in there. And you can see that I wanted to fill them right up to the rim, because when the second layer dries, it will just sort of sink down just a little bit, but not too much. I mean, I know it looks a bit too much having too many colours, but I don't care. It's what I like. So now I'm swatching them out. These are dry again. It took about 2 or 3 days for them to dry like this. And I thought I would just swatch them out so you can see the different tones and the colours I got. Maybe there was a few of them that probably look similar, so maybe I might, when I've used them up, I might not put those same colours in there. I'd have to see what I land up using, because even though that the gouache is dry, you can still use it up a little bit quicker than watercolours. I don't think this swatch, I don't think I'm going to be taking it out with me when I do go out and paint, because when you look at the gouache in its dry form, you can definitely tell which shades are what. Apart from the very dark brown ones, is a bit difficult to see the different tones there, but you know, I'll get used to it. But that little nice white mixing space there is handy if I wanted to use it, which I probably will, especially if I want to make some of those tones a little bit redder or a little bit blue or a little bit lighter with white or a little bit darker. But hopefully that I could probably just do a painting with the colours that I just have there anyway. And there is some brush holders there, but probably won't be sticking my brush in now. I think I might just take one brush. I'll show you that bit later when I've finished doing the swatching. The colour's quite nice, and you can tell that it doesn't take too much to re-wet the gouache, and when you paint it on, it's still quite, it's not too watery or anything. But if I wanted sort of watery colour, I can still have that watery colour, so I've got both really, haven't I? And then this is how opaque the white is over that black line. So that's the colours. And I've got the names on the top there just so I remember which ones they are. So they've got these travel brushes and they're double-ended. So I'm trying to figure out which brush I would like to fit in there, because they fit perfectly in that one slot. So I'll show you each end. And they're not massively large. They do have the size on the barrel as well. I mean, I could take the whole set of brushes if I want to and put them in my pocket, but we'll see. I would like to just keep one of them in there. So I'm choosing the one that has a flat brush in it and then a small round. So there you go, and I'm going to take that one and keep that one in here. So I had my little paint box attached to my GoPro tripod, so you could see what it looks like because it had the fittings on the bottom of the box here. And just open it up. It's really cute. I'm excited to use it. So I just thought I'd show you what it looks like. And I have my little water cup that just sits in the hole. I'm just going to give you a closer look up, a closer shot actually, and show you a little bit more. So here's a closer look at my cute little paint box. So here's my clip. This is a board that I like to use for watercolour or gouache. And you've got these little screws here. They don't come out that far, they're quite small actually. Probably to rest a piece of card on it or something. But this fits on here. You know, I'd have it loose on there, or a clip if I wish. And then that sticks out a bit, doesn't matter as long as it's on the board. God, this is really exciting. Or I've got a block of paper, watercolour paper, that are glued on all sides apart from the top bit, or that bit. And then you could use this bit here, like that. That's quite sturdy on there. Or if you wish, you could take a sketchbook. Not as fat as this one though. This is mixed media paper from, let me see, mixed media paper from Daily Rowney. I get it from my local hobby craft store. And then you'd have to put the screws back in because they'll just be in the way, because there's no way this is going to fit on there like that. And if you want portrait, you could probably just sit it on the end of the box there, or landscape. Maybe use the clip to keep some pages together, keep it still. And I've got my little travel brush that I've put in earlier. I've got the detailed size 2 and the flat size 6, so it's quite handy. I could just put the lids in there like that, and then I can just like paint away, swap over, use my flat if I want to. Yeah, this is, can't wait to take it out. Sounds like I'm taking it out for a date now, doesn't it? Probably am. So, what do you think? If you subscribe and give me a thumbs up, that will help my channel greatly. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye.